Hydraulic press brakes. Introduction. Hydraulic press brakes are sheet metal shaping machines that bend metal sheets into desired forms. These machines utilize hydraulic force to shape the sheet metal between specialized molds. It's important to note that these machines fall under the category of hazardous machinery listed in Annex 4, and adhere to Type C safety standards. Hydraulic press brakes are commonly used in manufacturing processes where high force and precision are essential. During the sheet bending process, operators often manually perform the bending. However, the potential danger of these machines arises from operators extending their hands into the bending area. Incorrect usage of hydraulic press brakes can lead to severe limb injuries and serious accidents. Therefore, strict adherence to machine safety directives and security guidelines is of utmost importance during the production and operation of these machines. In order to prevent workers from experiencing workplace accidents with hydraulic press brakes, it is essential that the machine is equipped with appropriate functional safety equipment such as safety sensors, safety switches, safety relays, and emergency stop systems, all in accordance with international safety standards. Guards. The most hazardous area of the press brake is the space between the upper ram, where the bending process occurs, and the lower table. During the operation of the press, protective devices, or guards should be employed to prevent access to this area. Given that material placement and bending procedures are often performed manually by the operator from the front, fixed guards are not typically utilized in this section. Instead, openings on the sides and rear of the press should be closed off with guards. Fixed guards must be designed in accordance with relevant standards and should be secured to the floor or the machine itself, so that they can only be opened with specialized keys held by authorized personnel. The openings in fixed guards should be designed to prevent access of limbs such as hands, arms, and fingers to the hazardous zone of the press. Hence, the dimensions of these openings on guards should adhere to safety distance standards as outlined in Safety Distances to Prevent Danger Zones Being Reached by Upper and Lower Limbs, Table 4. Moving guards must be monitored with interlocking mechanisms compliant with ISO 14119 standard. If the moving guards are opened while the machine is in operation, the safety equipment should have a performance level, PLC, that is capable of stopping the machine. Light curtain. Loading of products onto the press and the bending operation occur from the front of the press. To prevent access to the hazardous area during the press's operation, a light curtain can be employed as protective equipment. Access to the danger zone should only be possible by violating the light curtain, and the gap between the light curtain and the press body should not exceed 75 mm. The light curtain must not allow passage from behind, below, or above, effectively blocking access. A mute zone is established on the light curtain to enable material bending on the press. This mute zone should be less than 30 mm. The resolution range of the light curtain should be less than 15 mm to prevent hand passage. The dimensions and position of the light curtain should be calculated according to ISO 13855. The press's stopping time should be measured to determine the distance of the light curtain from the hazardous area. According to the standard, placement of protective equipment with respect to approach speed of parts of the human body, the distance of the light curtain should be at least 150 mm based on the approach speed of body parts. Laser safety system. According to the requirements of light curtain usage, there must be a minimum distance of 150 mm between the light barrier and the machine. When bending small-sized sheet materials, the operator needs to be close to the bending area. Consequently, the use of a light curtain is not feasible for small-sized sheet bending operations. In such cases, a laser safety system designed specifically for press brakes must be utilized. The laser safety system moves with the upper ram, and if a hand reaches below the upper ram, the laser system detects it, and either stops the movement or reverses it. When the laser system is active in the downward direction, it is temporarily muted, when the speed drops below 10 mm per second to prevent it from stopping the movement upon detecting the sheet. According to the standard for this scenario, the pedal that the operator needs to use must have 3 positions. When the operator presses the pedal once, the press will start operating. If the pedal is pressed for an extended period, the press will stop, and when the pedal is released, the press will stop. Emergency stop equipment. Emergency stop equipment should comply with the requirements of EN 13850 standard, and should be capable of stopping all hazardous machine functions at Category 0 or Category 1 level. There should be at least one emergency stop device easily accessible to each operator. Additionally, an emergency stop device should be present on the main control panel. An emergency stop device should also be present on the portable control panel. Emergency stop devices should not be present on removable control panels. Control system. According to the Machinery Safety Directive, it is imperative that any hardware or software malfunction in the control system does not lead to hazardous situations. To achieve this, all safety equipment located on machines must be integrated into the control system's safety-related components, in accordance with the requirements of the Control System Safety Standard. The reliability of safety circuits is determined by performance levels, where PLE, performance level E, signifies the highest level of reliability. Safety requirements for hydraulic press brakes necessitate that both the light curtain safety and the laser safety system circuit have a performance level E, PLE, according to the relevant safety standards. Preventing falling due to gravity effects. The gravitational effect on the ram of the press caused by hydraulic system failure, mechanical breakdown, or electrical control system malfunction can lead to downward movement. This situation poses a risk of accidents for personnel reaching into the pressing area during production and maintenance. To prevent the downward movement of the ram in the event of possible malfunctions, the following measures should be taken. Mechanical safety equipment. 2 separate holding or return cylinders, each equipped with an independent hydraulic safety valve capable of holding the ram independently. 2 hydraulic safety valves capable of holding the ram. These safety measures should automatically engage when the press movement stops and operator access is possible. Warning signs for ongoing risks. Warning signs should be placed within the operator's visible area on the press brake to address any remaining risks.